saying nothing like crazy. Like, I don't see a flying car like in 5 years.
Nigga.
We do have self-driving cars.
Nigga.
Not afraid.
Self-driving electric cars. Elon Musk. SpaceX. We got all that now.
Space, bro.
We didn't have that 5 years ago.
Bro.
We're going to Mars.
We're going to the moon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 714 podcast. Today, I got some of my favorite podcasters, the St. Lousers, with me here today. I got Gene, Alex, and Carlos. How's it going, guys?
We're doing good, man.
Pretty good, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, living life, trying to get through.
Yeah, this is a different...
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, and it's a weird setup for me because like doing it on Zoom and shit, I'm used to doing it in person as well. So it's weird doing podcasts like this.
Got you.
Especially, yeah.
Yeah, it is. So you're located in California, right?
Yeah, I'm in California.
Got you. What part?
In Orange County, California, like Southern California. Yeah, you guys
like
were down here, like in LA, right? A few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were there.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah. I was actually born out in San Diego. So.
Oh, in San Diego.
For how long?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Oh, you said how long?
Yeah, how long were you in San Diego?
Oh, well, living there. I lived there for like a year.
Yeah,
About
like
6 months.
about 6 months.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nah, but yeah, we were in LA. We were in LA with Mark a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were in Rosemead though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how far that is from Orange County.
Yeah, LA is like an hour away from where I live. But dude, LA right now,
Oh.
it's just
LA right now.
it's like complete lockdown, right? Pretty much. Like you can't really do shit over there. So
Yeah, when we were there, it was still in lockdown, but I heard they're like opening up more though. But yeah. It was a little weird being there.
Yeah. So
There was still a good amount of people out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
I know because I think California is like the most, like the governor, of course, you probably heard the news, like Newsom is like the worst governor and shit like that. But
Yeah,
I
they're
know
trying to vote him out, aren't they?
yeah, they don't, over here, I think they see the other people, like you see the videos of Miami, it's all open, and other states where it's pretty much all open over there. And in California, why is it so restricted, even though other states are just letting everybody go out? And so that's why people are complaining, like, and it's going on for months now. Like he hasn't stopped like like continuing these restrictions. So he's, it's terrible.
Over here, it's kind of like it was restricted until May. I think May is when they opened everything back up.
Something like that. I don't think.
And
it
then
was
we went
a
back
little
into a
later than
lockdown for a little bit, but like it's kind of, I feel like we're kind of open. Like I don't really feel restricted to go places. Like, we can go inside eating and stuff like that. So,
Well, now we can.
They just opened.
They
that up.
just opened that back up.
but then
Yeah.
I'm saying they opened it up in like May and then they closed it and then
What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
you don't remember they opened up dining in the summer.
I don't remember that, bro.
That
All I remember is
I remember eating inside.
Bro, they shut all that down. We couldn't eat inside for like...
I remember eating inside and like at the end of May.
we definitely went to First Watch and like
Yeah,
it was later than May though, but we definitely went to First Watch and ate inside.
I literally remember doing that.
Okay, but then everything shut back down.
That's
after
what I
that.
said.
Oh,
And then it came back open.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You had me confused. How do you feel about the COVID restrictions and like that? Do you feel like stuff's open back up or stay closed?
Yeah,
like, how
I
do you
think
feel?
I think at this point it should be open, especially, or of course, like wearing masks is necessary. We know that'll prevent further spread of the virus and shit. There's been tests done like that, but limiting businesses, that's like the worst part, because in LA especially, and New York and kind of like democratic areas where there are large populations, a lot of businesses and restaurants especially, they have no business because you can't eat indoors. And just now I think they opened outdoor dining, but before that it was just to go. Like all you could, like not everybody's gonna go get to go food, especially like the fine dining places in LA, especially. Like there's a lot of like 5-star restaurants, Michelin restaurants, shit like that. You can't you don't want to get that to go, you know? So it's weird.
Yeah, I feel like COVID really killed like the small business owners, like the small restaurant owners, because I have this friend and like her family like was like a Mexican restaurant, and she like they're almost out of business because like COVID like really killed like people couldn't come in, like they could only have a certain amount of employees there so that they couldn't get as much orders out. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
COVID's really been crazy.
Yeah, for sure. You guys are located in St. Louis, right? St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, the St. Louis area.
Yeah, St. Louis area.
Is that Missouri?
Is it, how's that?
No, is St.
Yes.
Louis in Missouri? Okay. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah.
yeah. Is that the one with the arc like downtown? Is they have that arc there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have the
the
big
arch.
arch.
Yeah, we got the arch. That's
actually,
what we're known for. The
it's
arch.
actually a pretty nice skyline. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
It's
But the
it's-
first
It's the street level though.
No, the skyline's nice at night.
Skyline's cool, but the street level is
The street levels, yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
I like
wonder-
that Michael Jordan poster in the back.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I got that shit like when I first got in this room, like I was like, I need to have this shit in there. So I just got it, yeah. But
I respect that because he's the GOAT.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right now I'm wearing a Lakers jersey. The
Oh.
Lakers.
You got a championship shirt?
Poser.
Yeah. Lakers
Yeah,
all the
see?
way. Man.
You know what's up.
That's
Oh. It's all good.
Are you a LeBron fan or a Michael fan? Like, who do you think is the GOAT? LeBron or Michael?
I don't decide that. Like I don't think that either one should be like the best. Like it's in their own individual way, you know.
Yeah.
Because
LeBron, it's okay.
Yeah.
LeBron is, right now he's the greatest. Like right now in this time period, undoubtedly the greatest. And Michael in his time in his era, he's the greatest. That, in my opinion, that's how I decipher it. But they're both like really great athletes.
I feel like it's a good way to look at things. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at things.
Mhm.
He doesn't do that.
What?
He doesn't do
no,
that.
no. I agree with that.
No, you
I
don't.
say LeBron's a GOAT, but like, what do you mean I don't agree? Like,
You don't
say if
agree
you
with
want to
that.
say they're the greats in the era, you know, I'm not gonna get into this today.
You don't have to. Stay over
Yo,
there.
quick question about sports, about basketball. How
Yeah.
long do you give a rookie? How long do you determine if a new incoming player in the league is like
A bus.
a bust or just like a regular everyday player instead of like a star player? How long do you give him? Like how many years in the league?
2 years.
2?
Yeah.
Gene gives him 5, which is outrageous. I give him 3.
I don't think 5.
I give him up to like their rookie contract.
I think like rookie contract is a perfect.
But you could
deciding
tell,
thing.
like,
It's around 4 or
like
5 years.
if they're gonna be great, you could tell it, like how you're saying it. If let's say LeBron, for example, you could tell that he was gonna be great because he came from high school, like straight out of high school, and he performed at a high level even in the NBA. He wasn't the best or anything when he first got in, or even Kobe, but you could tell that by their performance, like they were gonna get up there, they were gonna grow, and I think you could see that in the first 2
100%.
years, especially. Yeah,
Definitely.
For the greats, I agree with that.
yeah. And right now, I think. What are your thoughts on LaMelo? Do you think he's up there? Because right now he's in all the headlines and shit. Like probably gonna be rookie of the
I've been
year.
all in on LaMelo since he was a freshman.
He's looking really nice, but I gotta give him like he said, I'm gonna give him 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, though, he's
I'm
going
all in.
off, and for the Hornets, like unbelievable performance every
Mhm.
night. You know, I think he was the youngest to get a triple double too. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
If
he like
that's,
beat his. I think his brother owned it before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Luka did it.
it was Luka.
Luka beat his brother.
It was Lonzo and then Luka.
Okay.
Luka did it like last year.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that,
Lonzo's out.
He's playing really good now, but I don't know.
Lonzo's out.
Yeah.
Lonzo, he's dope.
Yeah, so like, would you put Lonzo in that like young, still giving him a chance?
Yeah, not anymore. How long has he been? It's like 4 years, right?
This
5
is
years?
his fourth year.
This is his fourth year. Yeah,
Fourth
yeah.
year.
Fourth year.
So yeah, he's definitely out.
Yeah, he's definitely out.
Aaron, what do you think?
I mean, I like 5 years, but
5 years is half of most people's career.
I know.
it's when their rookie contract's up. The rookie contract ends after 4 to 5 years.
It's usually three.
It's Lonzo's in his fourth year. He's still on rookie's contract.
That's crazy.
What?
I hate Jane, yo.
You said 3 years. I just debunked it's not 3 years.
Okay, but I'm
4 to 5.
I'm going 3 years.
Okay, just don't say rookie contract.
Okay. I'm going 3 years.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you, man.
Uh-huh.
Why'd you start the podcast up? Why'd you start podcasting?
Ooh.
Podcast. Yeah, that's a good question. It might sound like generic and shit, but I was inspired by Joe Rogan. Like everybody knows Joe Rogan and shit, but yeah, Joe Rogan. I first started listening to his podcast. I didn't even know what a podcast was when I started listening to him. I just found it on YouTube, and I just saw him having conversations with people, and it was some famous people, celebrities and shit, and I enjoyed the conversation of being able to have long form conversations and no distractions, no commercials, not like a normal interview. You know, you could tell, let's say like the Tonight Show, you could tell like they're kind of putting on a show. It's scripted in a way, but with his show, I never seen that anybody do it like that, where they're just being themselves the whole time. They're not trying to put on a face, and it's just like being authentic and having a conversation. And I started listening to him for about a year and a half. And then I realized like, fuck, why not just start one or do something like it? And yeah, that's the main inspiration really. And eventually I just had to do it. Like I was nervous at first because I've never done any sort of media. I didn't know how to run a social media account. I didn't know a lot of things, but I was willing to learn and find a way really to start it. And eventually I started it in 2019 and kept doing it. Cause once I recorded the first episode, and I recorded it with my friend Sam, and at that moment, after the episode was done, we recorded for like 50 minutes, our first episode. And I was like, this is it. Like, this is what I needed to do this whole time. Like, I knew I was in love with it, in love with doing this. So yeah, that's how it all started. How about you guys?
Well, mine's a little different. I was kind of into media when I was doing my freshman year of college. So I was doing broadcasting like for like ESPN3, and then I was doing a radio show. So like it was kind of something, it was all sports though. So I was doing a lot of sports stuff, and I was kind of just like getting tired of just speaking, just sports. Like I wanted to just be able to speak about music and go to anything I want. So I had, I was like reading a book, and they were talking about audio and talking about podcasting. And, I'd watched Joe Rogan. At that time I was watching Joe Budden. That was another podcast. And those like really only two podcasts I really kind of knew about. I knew about Gary Vaynerchuk's too. And I didn't really like, I wasn't a big podcast person. Like, I knew what it was, but kind of like you, like I really didn't like understand it. And then I was just like, maybe I should try this. This is it's kind of like radio, but it's a little bit different. So I called Alex that night, and I was like, yo, like I think I should start a podcast whenever. And he was just kind of like, he's always like, sure, do it. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll try it. And then I called Carlos and said, yo, like I think I want to do a podcast and like come along with it. And at the time, were you listening to a lot of podcasts? I never had a conversation. Were you listening to a lot of podcasts at the time, or?
I don't remember what I was doing during that time.
well, I don't know. Carlos he wasn't doing anything right now. I don't think he was big into like, he was doing a YouTube. He was doing a YouTube. he had a YouTube channel going, and kind of my thing was like, I was like, look, I need someone that knows how to do cameras. So Carlos was kind of that, and we kind of just built it from there. So kind of a little bit the same, but yeah.
He picked me up off the street. I wasn't doing that much. I wasn't doing anything. Alex, how'd you start in media?
I don't have a job in media.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? I forgot.
How old are you, bro?
Okay. I'm 19. 19, yeah.
19?
Yeah, so pretty young. How about you guys?
We're 21 and he's turning 22 pretty soon. So you're 22 too. No, you're 21. I'm tweaking.
I'm
you're
the
younger.
youngest person
I forget you're
in the
young
room.
because I was like, your birthday didn't pass not too long ago, but I forgot you are 21. He turns 22 pretty soon. So yeah,
Alex is pretty old.
So we're graduating this year. So we're excited about that. Are you in school?
Yeah, I'm in sophomore year college right now.
Okay, what school do you go to?
In Cal State Fullerton. It's in Orange County. You probably don't know it, but yeah, it's a local school here. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay. I wanted to.
You kind of
I wanted to go to school in I wanted to go to school in California for a little bit. Me and Alex actually talking about that. Do you remember that our freshman year? You remember? Yeah.
We had a lot of dreams freshman year.
Freshman year in college, we had a dream that we wanted to go to Cal State Fullerton. I think that was the one we picked out. We had like all planned out. We had talked to our parents and stuff, and then
That's crazy. That one.
Yeah, that's where I go.
oh, that's when you go to? Okay, yeah, it cut out. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a nice school. I like that school.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Y'all could have made a podcast with him. I couldn't have been here. It could have been him.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Real crazy.
How is it living in Cali though? Like, do you like it there?
It's
Like
nice.
living there?
Yeah. I mean, I was born and raised here, so like this is like my home. Like I love it here. Like this is.
Have you seen snow?
Huh? Have I seen snow?
Have you seen snow?
Yeah. I actually went snowboarding last month, I think, in the mountains.
Oh, okay. So you've done enough.
Yeah.
You've seen enough. No more snow.
I'm trying to go snowboarding, man.
Do you like cold weather, or you like the sun? You like the sunny?
I like sunny weather way more.
Okay,
I just prefer it because, like, over here today it rained in the morning and it was all cloudy and shit. But after 10 a.m. it was sunny, and that's like the perfect time. Is after it rains, nice breeze and sunshine. The California sun, it's amazing. Like you could just chill outside.
That sounds nice.
Sounds real nice, man.
Yeah, it's snow outside right now for us.
It's like 7 degrees outside right now. So
Really? 7 degrees.
Yeah.
We're living it up over here, or living it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine living in like that cold environment. Like I don't want to.
You just gotta get used to it, man. Put the winter coats on and
no, you ain't never gonna get used to it. Every year you're gonna think you got them, but
man,
that breeze gonna smack you in the face.
Because it's weird living over here, because like our summers could get like as hot as your summers at times.
hotter
hotter than your summers.
Yeah.
But like
and it's humid, right? It's humid.
Yeah. And it gets to like 7 degrees in the winter, so it's so weird. Like Midwest weather is like the worst.
We get the best of all worlds, man. Get to go through your whole wardrobe.
Literally until about February 1st, it'll be like all through the winter until February 1st. It's about 40 to 50 degrees, man.
I swear, February hit.
February hit is straight down in the 20s, man. Straight down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do get to wear our wardrobes year round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go through your whole closet.
Yep. Phoenix. Big shorts. Cutting off all my jeans.
Yeah. But I like it. I like going in cold weather. I mean, it's fine, but I don't like living there. Like where it's always cold, like Alaska or some shit. I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's
They be tripping.
I heard Alaska's really nice though. I knew some people in Alaska. They said it's really nice, but still, like I could not do the cold, because apparently in Alaska, like it's night like all year round for like a certain amount of year. I don't know what it's called.
Like 3 months.
Except for like 3 months. Like it's dark, and it's like What the fuck? What y'all doing up
They
there?
live in a duck. Oh no.
What do y'all do up there?
Being
I feel
depressed.
like Alaska another country. I don't know nothing about it, and I don't care about know nothing about it.
I mean, technically, it is another country.
Yeah.
I mean, not technically. Not really.
Physically, it is. Technically,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go. There you go.
There you go. Use your brain, Alex. This guy.
That's what I'm here for. Hi. Thanks for the correction. Carlos up top. Neck ass.
Oh, look, this guy right here.
Clip that one and put it on TikTok. Am I right?
Alex, shut up.
How do you feel about TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I have TikTok. I mean, I don't use it. Like, I'm not addicted to it or anything. Like some people are. They
proud of
spend
you.
like 3 hours on there every day. But I think it's a good app because, you know, a lot of people get to share their voice on there. Like a lot of social media platforms, you could share your voice. But TikTok's unique in the way that, you know, the people want to go viral on there. Like that's what it's for. People, TikTok is known for people that are unknown and don't really have a name for themselves, but they make music or they create artwork, and they could put that on TikTok and blow up really and have people support them. And so I think it's a brilliant platform for that. Just allowing creators to create and share their voice really.
So, did you find us through TikTok? I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah, I found you guys through TikTok too, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people find us.
Do you post on TikTok like your clips, your podcast clips?
I actually just started last month. I started posting them. Yeah, and
Yeah, okay,
getting
that's
like-
good. It's important to be on TikTok.
yeah. It's not
It's
like
real.
yeah. I gotten one video like 40,000 views right now, so
Mhm.
just starting
They
to
gonna
post
start
like
coming.
more consistently stuff, and
Mhm.
eventually I know eventually like as you get better with creating and different ideas and shit, it blows up. But yeah, what are you
Yeah.
guys' thoughts on TikTok?
So-
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, see, enjoy it. I did a lot. I used to be on there heavy. Like I used to be on there all day, every
How many
day.
hours? How many hours in a day?
I don't really know my hours. I'd probably say around 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah,
Damn.
but
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
no, I was. I'm from me. Like add up the full day. The full day I was around 4 or 5. I was on it a lot.
I think my
But
screen
now I
time is
honest-
like 5 hours a day. Like I don't even go on my phone that much.
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, what do you
Yeah,
do
you're
all
different.
day? You're different.
Because at least me and him, we're on our phone a lot.
How many hours your screen's on?
I haven't checked in a while.
Check it right now.
But back to your TikTok question.
Check my screen time. Mine's like
I don't now. Like I haven't been on TikTok much. Like I'm taking a social media break. I'm trying to. But like even before then, I stopped scrolling. I don't know. I kind of just stopped scrolling on my For You page. I think I kind of got a little tired of it. But mine's 9 hours. Mine says 9 hours today.
Big brain.
yours is 9 hours a day. Is that because of the social media?
Well, 9 hours today. Yeah.
How is yours
Oh,
so
that's
low?
just
Like,
today. Go to the
do you
average.
not touch
Take
your
a see all-
phone?
I try like not to touch my phone like too much. Like I don't want to go on it for like once like 10 minutes at a time, you know? I just want to, if I use it, I need to use it, but I focus one thing at a time. You know, I don't want to just be on my phone while I'm watching a YouTube video and do like that. So like if I'm doing something else, I put away the phone and focus on something else. So yeah, just trying to manage
See,
it.
I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, but also on the other hand, like I'm gonna tell you my screen time. Okay, my daily average is 14 hours.
14 hours.
I'm at 9. I'm at 9.
Listen. But I watch all like my TV shows and like YouTube videos. I listen to podcasts. I listen to audiobooks. I read books. It's all on my phone.
Yeah.
So like all that's accumulation of being on my phone. I bet social media is not even that high, but mine's 14.
Fair enough.
I wish I could be like you though.
Yeah, okay.
I wish I could.
I'm sorry to like kind of like pick your brain out, but how do you do this at like your age? You know, you're 19. you're in college. How do you get yourself to not be like, kind of obsessed with social media, not on social media as much? Like, because like I find myself like I try not to, but like I find myself wanting to go back to it, because that's kind of our age group.
Yeah.
I think that's all devices. Though.
It's just finding other things that you want to do instead of just mindlessly going through social media. Instead,
I get you.
I like doing graphic design. So I might just open up Photoshop and create something. Or if I need if I have a podcast I need to edit, I'll edit that. Like or if I need if I'm doing schoolwork, I need to focus on schoolwork. But instead of just, because I think a lot of people go on social media just to check it. Like they're not really doing anything. They're just like doing this all day. That's it. And
yeah, that's me.
Not being, not really, I don't know, being productive with it. I think social media, you should check it. It's okay to have a social media and, follow people that you enjoy following, look at highlights of sports, do this, do that. But it can be done in certain periods of time. You don't have to do it every single second. Like some people can't let go of their phone for more than an hour. And so they just had to keep on checking it just to see new notifications. I turn off all my notifications, like especially with social media. I don't want to hear any sound or anything. Like I only have text messages and phone calls as notifications. That's it.
I did that. Alex actually did that like a year ago. I turned off all my social media notifications and that helped a lot. Like it helped me from wanting to get on as much. But now I get a new thing of like, okay, I haven't checked what's on there. Rush. So
yeah.
I just tell myself like every 3 hours or every 6 hours I check my Instagram. If I post a picture or if I post some content, then it's like every 3 hours. That's how I do it. It keeps me from staying on or getting on my phone.
Yeah, y'all better than me.
At least on social media.
On social media, not on your phone.
I mean, I only average 12 hours. Carlos averaged the most.
2 hours more.
Because I'll be watching the TV.
I'm at 9, Alex.
I'll be texting the most though. I got 12 hours of texting.
We know. Well, that's another
12 hours of texting
in a week. Yeah.
We're having a conversation after this podcast.
Like
I'm having a conversation after this podcast.
That shit open.
Oh my god!
Texting. I just be having my messages. Look. My messages are open right now, bro. My messages are open right now.
That doesn't mean that's not screen time. Though. That doesn't mean screen time. You be physically on the.
We'll have a conversation later.
What is yours at? What is your message at? What is your message?
We will have this conversation later.
Fucking nuts, yo.
Oh my god.
What is your message at, bro?
That's crazy.
My
messages is 1 hour, bro.
God,
I don't text nobody though.
You don't call nobody either, bro.
So is your friends that same way too? Like your friends off social media, or are you like how's your friend group like that?
My friend, dude. They're probably on that shit for like 12 hours or something. I don't know. They're probably like you guys, but
yeah,
I don't see the point of checking it that often. Like I think it's basically a mental thing, really, that some people, they just want to know exactly what's happening every second. They need to know the latest news. Who won this basketball game? Who got divorced? What tragedy happened? Right now, this second, they need to know. But I just don't think
that's
I want that right now.
Yeah, I think that's a side effect of social media and like today's like generation, because everything needs to happen quickly. Like we need the fastest internet speed. We need the songs with the music. We want our artists to come out with music like this. Like everything in today's age is like too fast, and it's not really good for our brains and like our long term. Everything is about short-term gratification. That's the way to put it.
Yeah.
Like that's a huge thing. Like we can't.
Yeah, that's what
literally.
TikTok and they're designed to make it fast-paced. They want you to quickly absorb this information and move on and stay on this app. Don't leave. They want you to be comfortable. They like cradle you and make sure that you stay here. That's it. Like spend your time here. See more ads. Keep going. That's what they do.
And it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Aaron, you gonna say something?
And yeah, like I talk about this a lot, and I'm like, I think a lot of the TikTok like we influencers or whatever, they like you grow so fast on there. It's like it's not healthy almost how fast you can grow, how fast you can go from being a kid in like Connecticut or Minnesota to being in LA in a content house. So like
it's
it's
crazy.
ridiculous.
I mean, it's good that there's the opportunity, and I know TikTok probably didn't invent the app so that people can get famous or like ruin people's lives and make them addicted to it. That's not why they created it.
I mean, you saying that they didn't create the app for people to be addicted, but I don't know if you ever what was the thing called, the Netflix special
Social Dilemma.
The Social Dilemma. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but like their whole thing was like the apps do make it to people get addicted to it. I bet they probably their intent wasn't to harm people, but their intent was to like make it addicting, which is like I don't know. You do what you will with the information, but it's kind of sad that kind of happened.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about the new Clubhouse app? So
like we all were like big on Clubhouse.
He wasn't. I'm just playing.
Me and Alex were big on Clubhouse like when it first came out. Like, what was that? In this August? That was past summer. It was like August, October. I think October.
It was like October.
It was October.
It was later than August.
It was October. I'm almost certain it was October.
It came out around like June, July.
So yeah, we were on it in October, and then we were like on it for a while, got back on it heavy again, but like we're kind of staying off it now a little bit. It's kind of, I feel like it's a little bit older, and it's kind of, people on there are a little weird, so
it's oversaturated, and then now you got the weirdos and just
a
like
lot of people. There's a lot of cloud chasing on that app too, so it's weird.
It was for people who were like coming to seek like information and learn more about a certain topic. But now there's just people on here who just want to come and see like Elon Musk came on. People are not really wanting to see like what Elon Musk is talking about. They just want to see I want to be in there in a room with Elon Musk. Like I want to, it's a bunch of like what they said, clout chasing, and like they want to, I don't know, they want to see the rappers talk. And it's like, do you really want the information? Like, what are you gonna do with the information? But how do you feel about Clubhouse?
Right. I think it's, like I said, they designed the apps to help people and shit. But the thing is that it's invite based, right? Right now it's invite based. So I've heard people selling these invite codes for like hundreds of dollars to people.
Really?
Fucking crazy shit like that. Just to be in these rooms. And like you said, like Elon Musk was on there. And I think there's a limit to how many people can get on, right? Like a 5,000 person
5,000 in a room.
Yeah. I mean, like, why do you need to have limits? Like, just let people listen to the conversations and learn. Like, it could be...
Logan Paul... sorry, not to cut you off. Logan Paul says on his podcast, he was like, it's almost like being in like a club, like an actual club. Like, you're just trying to get in. And like all these overflow rooms is like, hey, like
I listen to that podcast too, man.
Yeah, and he was like,
it's called Clubhouse, man.
I know that, but like it's like a real life club. Like that's literally what they're doing now.
You didn't think it was gonna be like that?
Stopping.
I didn't know they're gonna be exactly like that. No, I didn't think so. No,
I knew that was.
Shut up, Alex.
It's called Clubhouse. No, just fuck with you, man. Yeah, Clubhouse is stupid now.
Are you on Clubhouse?
No, I'm not on it yet.
Yeah, there's no point in getting on, man. It's just dried up.
There's some good things on it. Don't listen to Alex. There's some good conversations. You can connect. You can connect with people on there if you know the right rooms to go to.
Yeah, if you know the right rooms to go to, you navigate well. Monkeys. A lot of people just don't navigate the app well. Like I'll get you. We'll get you in there, man. We get you a little invite if you want to see it. Check it out for yourself.
I got like 10 of them. So
yeah, me too.
Let me ask you this though: if you could create like a social media platform, like how would you make it? So, with all the things how would you make it to since you know that most are addictive, most are like trying to get people to see these ads? How would you guys make it.
I guess mine kind of contradicts everything I say about social media and how bad it is, because the app I would want to create would be like an AR app, would be an app where like you could like scan someone's face and then get all their like information, or like
I don't know about this idea.
yeah,
I'm not co-signing this one. I didn't co-sign
Like I
this.
said, I want to make a government app.
No, because
Scan your face?
you can
Take my
scan.
information?
Yeah, like look.
This is not Black Mirror, bro.
Listen.
I'm not with the episode
Scan
of
your
Black
face.
Mirror.
Listen,
5'9", 165.
Let me talk. If not, maybe scan your mirror, like scan like or like a QR code, like something where like I can scan something about you and get all your information, your contacts, your phone number, your email. So then I have everything on your socials, and I don't have to connect them.
That's not more of a social media.
That's a good idea.
That's more of a tool, not a social
like,
media.
yeah, that's a tool. It's not a social media app. He said a social media app.
I get, okay,
That's
you're
more
right.
of
You're
like
right. It's more of a tool. It's more of a
that's
tool.
more of like
I
a
get it's more of
business
Right, if I
card
just
type
go
of
like
thing.
this, like boom, like that.
And I'm sure they already have some shit like that.
Okay.
Scan your face. What do I do? Boom.
Got your Snapchat, girl. That's some real creepy
I don't know.
shit.
Social media wise, if I was making a social media app, it would like if I'd have to frame it off one, it would kind of be more so framed off where like Instagram is. Like I like the idea of photos, but it would be better. It'd be better than the way they do it. I would like how the algorithm works on TikTok. I like how the algorithm. I'll take like some of what TikTok does for you, for you type thing. I would get photos because I think the video is really cool, but like I feel like there's almost so much you can do with videos.
Which I've been saying.
Yeah. Which I agree with you with when you say that.
Instagram to me is the perfect app because it
I
incorporates
don't know about
everything.
perfect.
Well, now it's
doesn't.
not. Now it sucks. But like,
If you say incorporate everything, Facebook incorporates everything.
like
If you
what?
want-
What you mean?
Facebook has everything you can think of.
It's literally Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, all that shit.
It has anything you want on Facebook. Anything you want to do with Facebook, you can do it. If that's
Really?
yes.
I've never used
Like there's
Facebook.
community groups.
Communities,
on Facebook. I don't use
groups,
Facebook either.
market-
I still know it.
You
nigga.
can sell on
I've
there.
never used Facebook.
Okay, there's
I
a
don't-
Okay, Alex, there's a
You know
marketplace.
some niggas that
Look, there's a marketplace. You can go live. You can post stories. You can post like tweets. Like you can post videos. You can post photos. You can do anything you want on Facebook. It's literally anything. I don't think I would want that because I think when you make it too much, it's almost like I get on Facebook and I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, yo, there's
Yeah.
so much going
Yeah,
on.
dude, if you go on
So
Facebook, the app, like I don't use Facebook, but my parents use Facebook. And one time I just opened the app, like there's just a bunch of shit, like it's too many
Yep.
words. Like there's a picture here and then videos and then there's a sidebar. There's a search button. Like I don't need that much
too
information.
much.
Okay.
Too much.
What I was gonna say is Instagram incorporates everything in a balance. not
I
just
agree. That's
everything.
why I said I like the way Instagram does their thing. I think it's one of the best social medias. I just think the way you can grow in there, there's some things that's wrong with Instagram. I'll take the shopping feature out, but
I wouldn't take the shopping feature out. I just make it minimal. Like
Yeah, I'll minimize it.
I guess
I love- a lot
not
of
take it
people-
out, but like get rid of that tab.
a lot of people. No, I wouldn't even do that. A lot of people actually love that shit, but it's just too much right now.
I guess whatever.
And Instagram is like, it's pushing that shit more. Like,
Yeah.
it's getting away from like being about the creators and more about the business.
And I know that's what I'm saying. I would want, if I'm making social media, I want it to be more like creators, about creators.
Instagram about 4 years ago was the best app.
That's what I'm saying.
We've ever seen.
When they say he said,
Okay, that's because it was there was a select few apps, social media.
Even,
social
I
media
think
apps.
even with TikTok, Instagram like 4 years ago would still be there.
No,
I mean,
disagree.
but we want
I
on
disagree.
MySpace, Tumblr, like. I'm not saying they're better, but like
All the Tumblr people just went to Instagram. That's why Tumblr died.
Tumblr's still alive. It's still
Tumblr.
around. It's
It's
still
alive,
alive.
but like the reason it like
Yeah, Tumblr is dead.
but the reason is because of Instagram.
I mean, I'm not arguing that, but
Instagram was more of like a curated version of
we didn't really answer his question. But yeah,
we kind of went off
Yeah,
tangent.
that's fine.
Basically,
That's all good.
we don't know what we want to do. We just want to have a cool ass app.
it would be. I think it would be
Like
kind of like Instagram. If I'm designing one, it'd be kind of like Instagram with more of a TikTok growth to it, and less
You should do it,
viral,
dude.
and less virality. Is that the word?
Virality?
Virality? Is that the word for it?
that
What's the
just
word for it?
contradicts. I don't know, bro. That just contradicts the growth then.
No,
Because the reason TikTok has so much growth is because you can
but
go
you don't
viral.
need to go viral as much. You don't need
Yes,
to
you
see
fucking
everything go
do.
viral. No, anyone can get a mill. We don't need that because then it's.
But how do you combat that, Aaron?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
if it's
I'm not building
that.
I'm not building apps.
If it's organic growth, it's gonna happen.
It was literally Instagram.
This is how I would
No,
want.
stop saying Instagram.
Because it was organic growth. Now it does.
This is how I would want.
TikTok does it because it has organic growth now.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
You're an idiot. Your TikTok has. That's all TikTok is organic
It doesn't.
growth.
We just proved that.
Wait,
They suppressed a bunch of every black
But
creator
that doesn't
on
mean
the
it doesn't
app.
still have organic growth. It still has organic growth.
Okay. Let me rephrase. It does have organic growth. Of course, every fucking app has organic growth.
TikTok,
No, it doesn't.
Instagram barely
Instagram
has
doesn't
organic
anymore.
crap.
Now it doesn't.
That's what Carlos
Because
said.
it's at the end. I was saying 4 fucking years ago it did. That's what I was saying.
We're done with
Y'all
this argument.
niggas,
We're done with this
oh
argument.
my gosh. Y'all always like to take out the key words of my
Shut
argument, bro.
up.
Fuck y'all,
Be
bro.
quiet.
Fuck both of you. Damn. I said Instagram 4 years ago. Instagram today sucks. That's done, nigga. Damn.
You done?
Damn.
Alex has temper tantrums sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't.
We're sorry
These
about
two
that.
idiots don't ever
You
listen
need
to
to go for
shit.
your walk, the daily walk.
These two idiots only listen to everything they want to listen to. Before we got on the pod, I said, yo, Carlos.
Oh my god.
I asked Carlos a quick question. I said, yo, Carlos, where you get those? Because we were trying to eat healthy and shit. I said, yo, where you get those rice cakes from? I'm trying to get some. This nigga would not tell me for 15 minutes where he simply got the rice cakes from and yelled at me for asking him a
He
question.
didn't yell at you.
Yes, he did.
You yelled at him?
Yes.
No, I tried to
Yes,
get
he
away
did.
from him.
I said, yo,
did
where
not
you get
yell at
the rice
you.
cakes from?
If
He
you didn't
walked
hear me,
away.
this place is small. If you didn't hear me yelling, I did not fucking yell.
Whatever. Fuck you. Anyway, walked away from me, wouldn't tell me shit for 20 minutes before we got on.
Yeah.
And then after Gene told me, he finally told me.
Uh-huh.
We're sorry about that.
Yeah, we apologize for that.
I'll let you continue on.
So,
Alright.
what kind of app would you make? If you had the choice to make
I don't
an
know,
app.
like, I'm not smart enough to make. I'm not smart enough to fucking think of something that'll benefit everybody. So I have
Mhm.
no idea, but I think like the new wave of things is gonna go towards VR like that. I think that's where shit's headed more and more. Because have you guys ever tried that, like VR things, like virtual reality?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the boat of I think AR is more so going to take over than VR. I like VR, but I think VR you need a little bit too much. You need like the headset, augmented reality. It's like
Shut
Pokemon
up! I didn't
Go.
ask you.
I'm explaining. It's like, you know, Pokemon Go. That's augmented reality.
Yeah, I agree with Gene. I think augmented reality. A lot of brands are already using augmented reality a lot, especially in the fashion industry. I know this is like a
Just go.
whatever, but especially in the fashion industry, a lot of
Mhm.
retail brands and stuff like that are using augmented reality to like show you what a product would look like on a specific silhouette of a person. You can even like send a picture of yourself and do that. There's a lot of crazy things going on right now, but
I
Yeah,
can do
that's
that.
cool.
yeah, I don't know for what specific brands, but a lot of
Can I
people
send
are-
it to Nike?
oh my goodness. Actually, there's an app where you can try on shoes. Like you can just put your foot out and
That's actually kind of cool.
yeah,
That's
So.
dope. Try on
Yeah.
shoes. Damn.
yeah, it's pretty cool. But it sucked though at the time. This came out like a year or two ago, and the app was trash.
No.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sure Nike's doing something in the back, behind the scenes.
Of course they're working.
It's crazy how technology has evolved in like 20 years. We've gotten to a space where, like, if you go back to 1990 and you go to today, like, you think we'd be living on a different universe. Like, everybody's looking at phones, there's screens everywhere.
We got masks
It's
on.
crazy.
Even 5 years ago, everything's advanced so much. That's insane. What? You don't think so?
Not 5 years.
5 years ago?
What
Dude,
was not here in 5 years?
You watch someone like
What was not here in 5 years?
You wearing a
TikTok, that's
mask.
it. Shut up.
What? That's a big thing in our life.
5 years ago.
Now I'm talking about technology.
5 years ago, iPhone cameras weren't like the best camera in the world.
That's not.
There were still cameras,
But like, I don't think that's what Carlos is going at.
like technology wasn't like
That's
crazy
fucking technology.
crazy 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They still had cameras. You just wasn't on your phone. Like it's
But
not
it wasn't
crazy.
like-
They have cameras on phones.
wasn't-
They weren't great though.
It
know
wasn't
what I'm
like
saying,
one of
but
the
it
top
wasn't
cameras in the
crazy.
world, though.
It's not one of the top cameras in the world.
It is.
Just because your pictures look good on Instagram, does not mean
It's
one
true.
of the
A
top
lot of
cameras.
people choose an iPhone camera over a normal camera.
That's because they don't know what the fuck they doing.
No, not a lot of industry people, like
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Gosh.
Show me one person. You know, like when the iPhone shoots their like they shot on the iPhone, like they heavily edit that. Even Philip told us that.
Yeah, Philip said that.
So what the fuck are you talking
They
about?
heavily edit everything, bro. Like they heavily edit everything. How are you gonna use edits as in a fucking argument?
No, that's not his point. But his point was that you were saying that our iPhone's cameras are so good, but they have to edit them if they're so
They
good.
have to edit every fucking thing.
I know, but like they're heavily edited.
Everything is heavily edited.
No, it's not.
I don't care.
But we're three idiots not talking about shit right now. Okay, shut the fuck up.
But bro, watching like sports games from 5 years ago, bro.
I don't care.
The quality is so much better.
TV
We have 8K.
Okay, TVs get better. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Cameras get better. That's what
I'm
happens.
saying nothing like crazy. Like
Yeah,
I don't
you're
see a
saying
flying
crazy.
car like in 5 years.
Nigga.
We do have self-driving cars.
Nigga.
Not afraid.
Self-driving electric cars. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
SpaceX. We got all that now.
Space, bro.
We didn't have that 5 years
Mars,
ago.
bro.
We're going to Mars.
We're going to the moon.
Nigga, we got full robots.
GameStop, you got Bitcoin. Hey,
We got fucking Bitcoin. No, that was before.
there.
That was before.
I know, but 5 years ago it wasn't crazy.
We got
Now-
Doge.
Now we got I mean, that was in 2013 too.
No.
Are you Bitcoin? You cryptocurrency master now, huh?
Well, no, I just read. Apparently, we got books now, right? Oh, we got fucking pod. Oh, that was like 2012.
That was like 2003. They came out.
You know what's crazy? The podcast app has always been on the phone.
Yes, bro. They've been on the phone for years.
Nobody
No one
clicked on
used it.
it.
I didn't even know I had it.
Nobody.
I'll show like what the
Dude,
fuck is that purple thing in there?
The
I've been
first
trying to delete
time
it.
I got my first phone, I deleted the app because I didn't know what the fuck it was. I was like, what is this? I listened to
They
radio.
wouldn't- they
like,
wouldn't
people
let
listen
you
to this
delete it,
shit.
though.
I just deleted it.
Man, seriously.
Yeah.
They were hip.
They wouldn't let you delete it though either.
I mean, because they knew you were going to use it.
I was trying to delete that shit for 3 years, bro.
I showed them, what's this purple app? I was like,
I
oh, you got
need space on my
podcasts.
motherfucker. I need space on my phone, man.
I was like, oh shit. Like, listen shit here. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
Now
Like
podcasts taking over the world, man.
So what
That
podcast
was
do you
more than
listen?
5 years ago too.
What podcast do you listen to? Like you said, Joe Rogan, but who else do you like listen to?
Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz. I listened to Logan Paul's recently. Let's see, just a bunch of them. Like, I don't even know. I can't think of all of them right now, but whatever. Bill Burr. A lot of comedy podcasts.
Bill Burr.
Yeah,
Bill Burr is really funny. I like Bill Burr. He's a funny guy.
Dude. Yeah,
They should put
Bill
these
Burr,
podcasts.
dude.
Do y'all ever
what
feel
he
like
what he does is like fucking incredible because he just goes in his like basement or garage or something and turns on the microphone and rants for an hour straight, just talking to himself. And to me, like personally, I can't do that. I can't just sit down and talk to a microphone and have it sound like a good conversation. You know, I just think about other random shit and I won't concentrate on what I'm trying to say. I need somebody like you guys to talk to in order to have a good conversation. But Bill Burr, right when he starts,
Bill,
he just fucking rants and it's so funny.
Yeah, I love Bill Burr. It's like he's doing like a comedy stand-up show, like as a podcast, and that's why I love it so much because it's like it's just him talking about random shit. He also has people like write into him. He does like advice stuff too, and he basically just calls everybody an idiot. It's hilarious. I love Bill Burr.
Do you ever feel like there's so many podcasts you try to keep up with? Like since everyone drops every week, sometimes like I'd be like, bro, I done missed this podcast. I give up for the whole week. like I'll give up the whole week because like someone will drop Monday, Tuesday, and it's like
I don't listen to any podcasts.
That's why you're so stupid.
I try to. I don't know. There's so much content.
You thought that was real funny, didn't you?
Like right now, it's so much content that like I feel like there was a time where I was consuming all of it. Like it's like I either consume all of it or I consume none. Like right now, I'm not consuming like any of it. But it's like it's weird because like I'm like either I'm trying to keep up with all the content or I'm not. Like I haven't found that spot where I can be a happy medium where I feel like I know the content that like I like watching, but like keeping up to date because everyone's posting and now there's so much content in the world now. It's like I don't know. It's impossible to keep up.
I don't try to keep up with it at all. I just know what I like, and if I find something new or I enjoy something, then I'll watch it. Like recently, I started watching Danny Duncan. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Like on YouTube, he makes crazy
Yeah, I'm
vlogs and shit.
not a big fan of him, but yeah.
But yeah, I think it's
I heard
funny.
that.
Sometimes I watch it, and yeah, like I don't really try to keep up with it. If I miss a week he posted or something, like I don't care really. But yeah, just trying to limit it. Really, you don't want to be addicted to it. Like we talked about, but it's okay to watch it here and now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to your level.
Yeah, me too. We aspire to be just like you.
Yeah, I need to get to that level.
We don't have that self-control like you do. Especially Aaron in NBA basketball. Jeez Louise.
Yo, fun fact, we blew up after Gene stopped watching basketball.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
It's okay.
We kind of did. But it's okay. That's a different conversation.
That's for another day, I guess. I just want to get that on record.
I like to get a lot of things
You
on
like
record.
get everything on record.
Literally.
Like everything you think of in your head, you like getting on record.
Like that rice cake story wasn't even funny, bro. You were just talking. Like
I want everyone to
Laughed
know.
and ran over there.
I want everyone
You're
to
an
know
idiot.
about my rice cake thing that happened today to me. That's you.
That's not what I do though.
Everything.
There's a lot of things on my mind right now that I could get on the record, but I don't.
go
want
ahead,
to.
get him on record.
You
I
get
don't.
everything else on the record.
I want to hear him.
I've heard all of them. He says everything for the record. He'll be like,
No,
for the
I
record, bro.
don't. No, I don't, bro.
Every podcast, you have something for the record you want to give
No,
out.
I don't.
Hey, bro, I'm curious. What's your major?
Business right now. Yeah.
Business.
Yeah. And in entrepreneurship. Like I want to start my own business, and I don't see myself like working a regular like 9-to-5 job, especially now, like with social media and just like anybody could do what they want. And right now, it's like the best time for turning your passions into your living. Like it's a difficult process, but now more than ever, we have the opportunity. Like no other time could say that you could sell or you could do make money off of Pokemon cards, or fucking like do a podcast and people listen to it and you get sponsored, and there's all these different places that you could go into creatively, and you could start something and make it happen. And it's crazy how it all happens, like just in this decade, really, how it all happened.
Yeah, that's dope. Do you feel like entrepreneurship gets romanticized a lot though? Because a lot of times, like, there's these gurus and these self-help people that say, hey, like, you can be an entrepreneur, quit your day job right now. You can just live, like, cut your expenses, do this and that, blah, 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 start your own business. But they don't always tell you about the hardships. Like, you have to grind this out. It's a day-to-day things. There's months you don't get paid. Like, we've been podcasting for what?
A little over a year.
A year, a little bit over a year. We've barely seen any revenue, really. And it's like, you think how these people talk, like, oh, you start podcasting now, you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. And it's like, no, like, these things take time, they take growth.
Yeah.
So what's your kind of opinion on that?
I think it starts with knowing what you like doing. Like, if you don't enjoy podcasting and you just think, people say, oh, podcasting is a great place to be right now. It's an area that's new, that's blowing up right now. And you just start a podcast just because everybody's saying that, and you don't actually enjoy it, or with anything really. If you start a YouTube channel and you don't really enjoy doing that, and you just do it just because you think you could make money, if you're seeing the end result and that's all you're in it for, the money, the fame, this and that, and you don't really enjoy the day-to-day process, it's not going to happen, because the day-to-day process is the success. To me, I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy like editing and creating content. I enjoy the process of it, and to me, that's success. And if it's and if you're in it for, of course, everybody wants to be at the top. Like, you want to make it to the charts, you want to make money, right? But if that's all you're after and nothing else, like, that's all you want from this, and you don't enjoy the steps it takes to get there, It's not going to happen because the steps is that's it. That's success is the steps, and figuring that out for each individual person. It takes so much time, dude. Like, and you mentioned like Gary Vee, he's been really impactful in my life personally, because just listening to him and how he shared his story, it inspired me to like look back into my life and reflect and find out what do I really like? What do I want to spend my time on? Like, this is a limited life we have, right? It's not fucking forever. We're not going to live here forever. We're going to die one day. And do you want to regret what you've done and not really do anything? I mean, you don't have to set the highest of goals and go to Mars like Elon Musk, but what do you want? Figure that out so you don't just waste time, you know? And that's where it all starts, really, figuring it out for yourself. Each individual person wants something different, and don't look at other people and what they have, because you might look at fucking people like Mayweather or something, and he has millions of dollars from boxing, and now you want to be a boxer just because you saw him with that much money. You wanted to start that, but you don't really enjoy boxing. Like, it's figuring it out for yourself individually. So yeah, sorry for that little bit of rant right there.
No,
that was cool. It was
cool.
definitely insightful, and I think it kind of is the thing that, like, you know, I've been battling with like right recently. The kind of reason I was taking social media break, because I was telling these two, I was like, it's like, it comes to a point, even when you're doing something, when you see something like, you know, like, so we'll have like a video do good, you know, and you're like, oh, like, I wish it did better, or I did this. And like, you know, sometimes you got to like, you know, regroup yourself. Okay, it isn't about the numbers that you get or anything. It's about, you know, just having a love for what you do. And, you know, I think it goes to everyone, you know, you lose sight of why you're doing stuff. So I think you're kind of right on the money with all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, everybody wants that, like, money. It's not bad to want money and to have a good life and shit, but it's about purpose.
No,
like, it's about your intent. Do you want it to flex on people? Do you want this watch or this Gucci belt to flex on people? Or do you actually enjoy fashion? Or do you actually enjoy what you're doing? Do you want this fancy car to for people to look at you? Or do you enjoy driving? That's the separation. Intent, really. That's it.
I agree.
Wise words, man. Wise words.
Like I told you last night, I said I want a Cadillac. Y'all told me dream bigger. That's why I want a Cadillac.
No, we didn't say dream bigger. We said don't get that car.
I want that, but that to me, I don't need a big flash car. I love that car. I like that car. I just want to drive that car.
Go test drive.
Yeah.
We have a Cadillac here.
Oh, okay. Well, you good.
I drove it.
Get you something better. You good.
I'm still getting a Cadillac. That's what I want.
What Cadillac?
Not a black Cadillac. I don't have like an exact model, but it's got to be a black Cadillac. That's all I need. It just, as long as it's black Cadillac, that's all I need. I don't care after that. It might give me a
Black
tan one too,
Cadillac.
but
Cadillacs used to be popular like back in the 80s and shit, right? Like,
I like, the reason I really wanted one so much is like my uncle, he has one, and like it's like his prized possession. It's like it's in a different garage, and like it's like, you know, like you cover it and stuff. And I don't know. I think the way he talked about it, like, made me want a Cadillac. So I've always wanted one for my whole life, and now it's my favorite car.
Mm-hmm.
I have a story too.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that.
Told me that story before.
I didn't know that about you, Gene.
Thank you, man.
I enjoy that story.
Thank you. And he says, "Oh, you should get a better car."
What's your dream car, bro?
I mean, if I tell you, like, you probably laugh, but I want like 6 cars, like different cars. But like, I've always been a car enthusiast in a way. As a kid,
I feel that.
I'd beg my mom. You know those Hot Wheels at Toys R Us? They'd have it at the checkout area and shit. Like those Hot Wheels cars. Like, I'd beg my mom for Hot Wheels. Like just like, oh, I saw one. It's in like a fucking 50 pack, and there's one that I like. So she'd like buy it or whatever. And I just play with cars like all day. And so
I used to have like a 200 car collection.
What?
I said I used to have like a 200 car collection.
Yeah, I probably had something like that. But as I grew older, I before I started to drive, like I always wanted to drive a car. And when I turned like 15 and a half, like I just went straight to the DMV, wanted to pass all the tests. Like I was determined to fucking drive by 16. And when I did, like I was, for me, driving was like freedom in a way. I don't know if you guys felt that, but when you could just drive on your own, nobody else around, like you could go wherever you want to go and not have to wait for somebody to pick you up and shit. So for me, it was big in that regard. And I also just like driving. You know, there's something about just cruising around and even by yourself or with friends, and doing that for me is like meditation in a way, like just listening to music, driving. It's fun. And some, like you mentioned, like what car do I want to have? One of them is like Porsche GT2 RS, McLaren. Let's see. I want a Mercedes GT. There's like so many cars that I just like the design of. I've never driven any of them, but like I've been to so many like car shows too, where I just love cars and have passion for them. And I hope one day I could fucking own at least one or at least one hyper car or like a sports car. 'Cause there's something about just getting in a car and then turning on the ignition and hearing that the exhaust rev up and shit, getting in a turn. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I live out all those dreams on GTA.
I was just about to say that. Alex lives those dreams in GTA.
Got about 40 cars now. So I'm just like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I started getting some pickup trucks. I got so many cars. No. Too far?
Yeah.
Hey, my pickup truck fire though. Don't sleep. Old F-150. Got the low suspension.
The trucker hat?
All black. Yes, sir. All black.
Sir.
Headlights is, what are they? Orange?
That's nice, man. Great.
Neon orange. Yes, sir.
Don't care.
Listen
to Morgan Wallen?
What? Nothing.
Don't bring him up. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I can't believe I said that last podcast. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
All right.
So you like tuner cars?
Yeah. I mean, I like cars that I like sports cars generally. Like I don't like vintage cars too much. I enjoy like what they are, you know, they're beautiful cars and shit. But the cars that I enjoy driving are sports cars. That's what I enjoy the most. You know, I don't want to drive a SUV and shit. Like that doesn't give me the same satisfaction as like fucking being glued to the road, you know? But all right, I think I gotta go now. I'm gonna eat dinner. I don't know how late it is for you guys, but I'm fucking hungry. So
yeah, it's almost 10. So yeah,
I feel that. All right, bro.
Well, thank you for having us on. We appreciate you for reaching out to us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
But thank you.
I really appreciate it as well.
For sure.
And thank you everybody for listening. We'll end it right there. Peace.
Peace, man.